Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jason. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here for the first time, then welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be picking up our playthrough series on the game Stray. When we last left, we had just entered the jail, so we'll be picking up from there. If you've not seen the videos prior to this, I'll link those below for you. You should definitely go check those out so you can understand kind of where we are, how we got here, what's gone on in the game so far. We're going to just hop into it and see if we can get out of jail and see what the rest of the game has for us. So let's hop in. All right, let's go. Hey guys, and we're back in Stray. For those of you who might be of the observant persuasion, you might have noticed that I have a different shirt on than what you saw in the intro leading into this playthrough. And the reason for that is because, believe it or not, I actually have finished the game. However, when I was playing, I neglected to hit record and didn't realize until after I had done my entire playthrough, given my entire commentary, and went back to go rewatch everything, that I realized that I had never hit record. So you guys never got to see this. So in full transparency, I've already finished this. However, for the benefit of the series that I have already started and the benefit of just showing you guys the how the game ends, I'm actually restarting the game from the point where I had forgotten to hit record, basically. And we're going to go through this again. So clearly and obviously I'm going to know how to handle the mechanics here and where I need to go for items, or I should say for parts of the game. What I'm going to do, though, in lieu of just kind of breezing through it, is I will go ahead and explain, truthfully I swear, how I handled it the first time, and how I learned what I needed to get through different portions of the game here. But I do just want to recognize that I have finished this actually and already seen the ending. Pardon me, but we're going to do this again because I really want you guys to see how the game ends, and really appreciate what this game is and what it's all about. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So this part here, I actually figured out pretty quickly, and as I say that, I'm probably not doing it right this time around. I think if I remember correctly, it's been a day or so since I did this. I think, do I have to do one more? Oh, that's right, I remember what it is now. So I've already moved the beam twice, so I think I have to, or not, maybe I don't remember what I did. Actually, I take this back, holy crap. I'm not remembering much of anything apparently because... okay, hold on. I could have swore that I had to jump from here to get the momentum of this to push further out. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Or did I have to come over here? Clearly, I don't remember as much as I thought I did. So, let's come over here. Ah. Okay. And then, that's right, I have to come over here. Okay. So, this could very well be just like a new playthrough practically at this point, because I'm clearly not remembering as much as I thought I did. Okay, so we are in the jail/prison. And I need to go up here, so I need to come over here actually. And we're gonna come this way, and I can't remember, can I jump up on this? Yep, sure can. So we're gonna come up here, and there is a watcher on both levels. So what I need to do is the watcher that's on the top here that you can not see because I jumped down already, he doesn't move. So we have to go down here and go around everything. So what I was doing was using the jail cells as like a safe spot to get around the patrol that's in the hallway here. And there are boxes along the way. I just chose to do the I chose to use the cells instead, boxes. So we're gonna come through here, and then I'm gonna come this way. And I don't remember, is there anything over here that I need to get? No. Okay. So whoops, we're gonna wait this guy out. Okay, and when we come upstairs, we'll be right behind this guy, and can jump. Oh god, where do we jump? I clearly don't remember this as well as I thought I did. I don't remember this nearly as well as I thought I did, actually. Hold on, because where do I jump up here? I want to say okay, maybe I don't remember this. Hold on. Did I jump up? Oh, okay, hold on. I jumped up here. Okay. That's right. Okay. And Clementine. Okay, gotta grab the key, or keys, depending how you want to say it. And then for this, go right through here. And I don't remember, is there anything up here? No. We gotta go around this way, here. The keys are up here. Okay. And then, yeah, I couldn't get to the window, so we gotta go back the way we came. Back this way. And get our girl Clementine out of here. Okay. All right. So at this point, we're going to try and sneak out of here. We got to find B12 because we're not leaving without him. No man left behind. This here, don't think there's anything I need to worry about, at least yet. Okay, Clementine, where are we going? There's B12. Poor guy. You know, as the game's gone on, I've actually grown to appreciate him. I know when I first saw him, I called him a dollar store Wally, thinking he was just going to be some kind of dead weight more than anything, but he's actually been a big part of the game and a big part of making progress. So I have to recognize that he's worth saving. Alright, we're gonna come and get you, buddy. Okay. Alright. And then come down here. Yeah, the Watchers right here. So we have to go sneak in and save B12. Oh, hi. Speaking of cats, there's my cat. Hi. You gonna help B12 too? Hi, what are you doing? Hey. How's it going? Whoops. Hey, you gonna hang out while we're doing this? You gonna stay here while we're doing this? Okay. You can hang out here. Alright, so my cat, who you can now see, ow. My cat is going to join us. No, don't eat the mic. My cat, her name, if anybody cares, her name is Ishtola. which anybody who knows what that name is can probably figure out that I'm a giant Final Fantasy fan. Y'shtola is a main character in Final Fantasy XIV, and that is where my cat got her name from. We call her Ishi for short. But yeah, that's, hi, what are you doing? That's Ishi. Okay, we're gonna jump up here. She's getting comfortable. Okay, hi. Oh, that's right, do I have to jump on the light? Can't remember where I need to go. Hey, Ishi. Oh, that's right. There's this thing here. I gotta jump across, and I'm doing this with cat tail on my face. And unfortunately for you guys, you had a good shot at cat butt. So I'm sorry about that. But this is part of having a cat. Cats do what they want. Oh, that's right. This one goes. Hi, are you comfortable? Okay. I think she's finally comfortable. All right. So we gotta jump up here. She's gonna be my wing cat. And then back here to dodge this guy. And then I can't remember. Oh, actually I do remember. So there's a little bit of a safe spot. Guess I'm moving around too much for her. Oh, she's actually now very interested in the game. Probably because of the other cat. So we're gonna jump up here for a second, because that's safe from the watcher. I couldn't remember how far this goes. So we need to go up here, and then we gotta be careful here because that one goes up and down right in front of the next air conditioning unit. And then this one goes, yeah, all the way across. And then if I remember correctly, this guy, whoa, geez. Okay. We gotta cut the power. Yep. Okay. So that got their attention. Now, yeah, they're on high alert, so it takes far less time for them to notice me and then go right after me. So we're gonna come over here, and again, I've already done this once because I played through not realizing I wasn't recording it. So as I'm going through here, I'm going to do this much quicker than I did before. This room did take me a little while the first time because I had to sit here and kind of learn the patterns for which way these guys were going and when they moved. That was before I found out that there's an easier way to do this, because you can go under the platform that he is trapped under and they can't see you there. So instead, I was running all the way across the room there and running all the way around and trying to time my my movements when I can just get under the platform and kind of hang out there. So that's what we're gonna do, just to get under there so we're a little bit safer. And then now, this is way easier. It doesn't reach, right? Yep. Yep. So now, we're gonna go back under. Oh God. I have a cat that's attacking my screen. Okay, don't do that, please. No. Here, we're gonna move you. I love you, but we gotta move you. Okay. She was literally attacking the screen where the cat was on here, so she's not a fan of the other cat, apparently. Alright, so the next spot we need to go is we need to get out of the room. And we're going to go this way and run over here. The last time I did this, I went out the way I came in initially on the far side at this point, and I realized that I had to go this way eventually, and I had to redo that section like 3 different times to get it right. Going back and forth trying to figure out where I needed to go. So we're moving much, much quicker and much more smoothly at this point. Alright, so we've got Beachwell back. No man left behind. Alright. back. I felt like I was trapped in my lab's computer system again, all alone. But you came back for me. I can't believe it. You're a good friend. I'm okay. I'm so glad that we're all together again, but we're not safe yet. We need to find a way out of here. Can you just open that door, please? Or can you open that door just there? Okay. Okay. So... Okay. So this part took me a minute to figure out what I needed to do here. And I eventually accidentally figured out that this is what I needed to get Clementine's attention for. I don't agree with this tactic we're about to use because I feel like it would draw too much attention, but hey. It gets the job done, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna jump on Clementine. Do what you gotta do. Whoa, okay. So now, I'm gonna come in here, we're gonna let her in, or out, whatever way, however you look at it. Oops, we go this way. Okay, so this next part coming up here, this part took me a minute, probably more, a hot minute actually to get through, because there's one spot which I'm gonna go through in when we get to it, that I was struggling with until I figured out the best way mechanically to get it done. Those sentinels are blocking the way again. They will spot me instantly. Maybe you can try to bait them into those cells and lock them in. Okay. So the premise of this here is to get the sentinel, they're sentinels, I call them watchers, to get the watchers' attention. And I'm going to run over here to get their attention and bait them inside of the cells here, and then lock them in to clear the area so Clementine can come through. So the first one's generally pretty simple. It's just one. So we get their attention. And don't shoot me, please. Okay, he's in here. The thing that bothered me about this was that the timing for the door close was a little bit janky at times, and I had to really kind of, it's a little bit finicky, and I had to get it down. So that was one thing that was a bit of a problem with this for me. The next one that you're about to see coming up here was a bigger issue for me, and I'll explain to you in a second why when we get through here. Okay. Okay, so we have two here. All right, and same story on this. So the point of this is to bait them inside of the cells. Now, the reason this one was problematic to start with, and I'm going to run in here, is both of them can get through either side. Well, they can get through on both doors depending how I do this, right? So you've got this one right here that's stationary in front of this door, and then you've got the one outside that's kind of roaming. What I didn't realize to start here, and I clearly now I know, I didn't realize initially that I can just go right through the bars. And that's a big part of how I figured this out. Because what I had done initially was I'd actually opened the door and I was trying to bait them in. And what started happening was it takes about 2-3 seconds for me to close the door, or B12, I guess, technically. And in doing so, the watchers had that time to keep moving through the doors before they closed. I probably legit died on this particular spot here, like probably a good 5-6 times before I figured out the best way to do this. So the best way to do this that I found, and we'll get this going in just a second. The best way that I found was to leave that door open, that door closed. Actually, did I leave that? Yeah, I left that door open. So this door is open. I might die doing this actually, because I am still not perfect at doing this for timing. So I baited this guy and then this guy both in. Now the problem with this is that I'm probably gonna die. I don't know if I got them both in. Oh, did I? Oh, I did. Okay. So you really couldn't see much there, but what I did is I pulled them into the open door, ran around for a little bit to buy some time, and then closed that door. I had B12 close the door. And again, I realized after the fact that I could kind of run away from B12 while he was doing it. So it allowed me to get safe and then B12 caught up. And again, I was trying to do 2 doors at once, which is a bad idea. Just leave this one closed because you, as the cat, can fit through the bars. You don't have to worry about closing them. So we're gonna go this way. There's Clementine waiting for me, so we cleared that. Again, that took me way, way longer when I was doing it the first time around. But now that I've seen it, I kind of know. All right, and then here we need to actually go this way. And I don't recall if there's a watcher here. I don't think there is. So we need to get inside of that guard area. Eventually. Okay. This door, it's the only way out of this jail. I think we can open it from that control room over there. We have to find a way to get access to that room though. Let's look around. Okay. So the lever inside of the guard room here, which you can see without her in the way, is right there. So we need to come over here. And actually I'm going the wrong way already. We need to come over here and I think it was... Let me think. What did I do? Was I able to just jump right over the fence? Okay, how did I do this last time? Again, like I said, I'm not remembering everything I did. Clearly. How did I get in here this last time? Oh, that's right. There's a key, I think. Is this a key I had to use? Oh no, I remember what happens now. Okay. I have a terrible memory. I did this like 2 days ago or whatever it was, and I can't remember any of it. We're in luck. They left the keys in the door. Hop on the back of the truck. You should be able to jump over the fence and access the secure area. Okay. Alright. So, what we're going to do here is jump on this guy. And then jump up here. That's how we got up here. Okay. Yeah, it took me a minute to remember how we did this. Even though I literally just did it not too long ago. So we're going to come around this way, and now we can open the lever. Okay. Alright, so now... I gotta book it to the... Yeah, because we got company, we got friends now, which we don't want these friends. Oh god. At first when I did this, I thought Clementine was like leaving me to die, which she kind of is, a little bit. I'm trying to obviously dodge. Okay, she's driving fast. Alright. I remember the first time I was doing that, I thought she basically just left me to die. She's a good driver. Those are pretty crowded streets. Okay, this... Okay. There's no way we'll all make it with the sentinels on our tail. I can distract them for a little while, but you have to go. The Outsider's Manifesto says we must go outside at any cost. I wrote that. You're one of us now. It's not that everyone has to get to the outside, but one of us has to. And I get the subway key. Go. Now, I'll keep you in my RAM, little outsider. That's clever, actually, in my RAM. So when this first happened and I wasn't... The scene hadn't all the way finished to this point, I really thought that she was selling me out, like the other guy did, and I thought I was going to be screwed. She sacrificed herself for the bigger cause to let me escape so I can get to the top. Alright, so now again, since I did this, I know what I need to do. I need to come down here. And I need to... So, the battery that we had gotten just before, we need to power on the subway. This did take me a minute to figure out because I thought I had to do something upstairs. So it took me a minute to figure out that I had to follow the power line back to the power source to turn it back on. Okay, so now we can go this way. And come right in here. And then use the subway key. Again, this is obviously, I've done this and I already realized what I'm supposed to do. The first time it took me probably a good couple minutes to even get to this point because I didn't realize I had to power everything on. But obviously I eventually got there. Control room. So the first thing I noticed when I came here the first time around, right off the bat, was it's much lighter here. It's very clean, clearly, and vibrant compared to anything we've seen so far in the game. Hello, how may I help you? So that was the first thing that caught my attention. It was it was just such a different vibe than anything else in the game that we've gone through at this point. Greetings, inhabitant of Walled City 99. Let's just knock stuff over. Okay. I'm currently painting this area. Please be careful of the wet paint. Have a nice day. I thought there was an achievement for knocking the paint over, because that would seem likely, but there wasn't. Or at least nothing that I could figure. No, okay. So we're gonna come up here. We'll just talk all the robots. Hello, how may I help you? Hello, my current task is clean the window. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Okay. Yeah, see, like I said, it's very airporty, I feel like. Hello, the city has been sealed for your safety. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Have a nice day. Okay. So we're gonna head this way. This is the master control room here. And we're gonna inspect this. The control room is closed by some sort of security protocol. It says that only humans are authorized to enter. It also says, I'm not considered human. Hey, that's offensive security protocol. Maybe if we work together, we can open this passageway. Okay, so what we need to do here, and again, I've done this, so we need to bring this guy over, and since they kind of follow you, what we need to do is we need him to come over here, and I'll I'll show you why in a second. There we go. Okay, so this took me a minute to figure out here because up until this point, I've never independently worked outside of using B12 when a mechanic comes up that we need him for. So what needs to happen here is, while he's inspecting, I need to come over here. And then I need to mess with these things and short those out. Again, this is the first time I think that I can recall where I have to be, excuse me, I have to be away from B12 when he's doing his stuff, and I need to do mine. All right. This is the control room for the entire city. They controlled everything from here, and it's empty. I remember hating them so much. They had everything. Clean space, limitless power, freedom to move. Little good it did them. The plague, I remember now. Everyone was dying and they thought they were above it all. They did nothing to help us. I watched my family die. I felt helpless. I couldn't do anything to save them. But I can still help you. We can still go outside together. I will carry the memories of humanity and the people I loved. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And the first time I did this, I was wandering around for a good couple of minutes trying to figure out what everything was here. And if I needed to do anything in any particular parts of the room here, which eventually we will. But I hadn't figured out the order of that yet. So we're going to inspect this first. This is it, the main computer. According to the mainframe, no one has been here for years. The whole city is stuck in a lockdown cycle from long ago. If we disable it, we should be able to leave. We'll need to bring the rest of these systems online. These computers hold the data we need. We need to turn them on. While you do that, I'll look for passwords and encrypted keys to get into the system. Okay. So, what we're going to do here, let's, do I have to talk to him again? Oh, no. These long rows of computers need to be turned on. That's right. Okay. So, we're going to come over here, and we're going to do what cats do best and cause disruption and chaos. So the point of this, and anybody who owns a cat or has a cat will relate to what's about to happen here. So walking across keyboards, because, whoops, need that on, because cats love to do that. I know firsthand from my cat. So again, the devs of this game clearly did their cat research because they know what cats do. Okay, so we've got all those turned on. It worked. Good job, my friend. I found it. I know how to open the city. Something's off here. Wait, maybe there's a way around it. There, that's the workstation to open the city. But there are several layers of security preventing us from using it. Now we need to do what we do best. Me, I'll hack the machines, and you destroy some stuff. Again, they did their cat research. Alright, so again, since I know where these are and I had done this before, I'm gonna go right to them and just walk you through them. So, again, it took me a few minutes to find this first one, because it's not very clearly marked. So this panel here, or shelf, whatever it is, you need to knock down to expose this, and then I'm gonna short that out. And then we're gonna come back up here if I remember correctly. Oh no, because we have to do them all. We have to do them all. Okay, got it. So the next one over here is gonna be this guy. Okay, so that is 2 of Oh, I gotta let him hack them. I forgot about that. We'll go back to the other one, hack it. The system is taking more than I expected. Okay. So clearly people, or whoever, knows we're here. Oh no, we've got to keep going. Okay. So I forgot that we had to hack these right afterwards. So let me run back to this one over here and we'll just hack this one because I already opened it up. Something. Don't worry, I can recharge once we open that workstation. Okay. Now the last one is over here, and this one took me a minute to figure out because again, it's not clearly labeled and it was hard. I ran by this like 3 times at least. So you need to open this panel here. And then this is the 3rd of the 3. And then if I remember correctly, you have to come over, where's the hack station? Oh, it's right here. We need to hack that. B12 is taking a beating, that poor guy. I think this little body is done for. It's okay, I'll be alright. Just carry me to the workstation, we can disable that alarm. Poor B12. Okay. Now we're going to go here. That's it. We're safe. Listen, I have something to tell you. I knew the power required to disable the city's central control system would be immense, more than this drone body could handle. But with the security now disabled, I can take control of the system and open the city. Overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into that first computer, and the consequences it could bring. I'm sorry we won't see the outside together. I thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity to hold on to the past. Sorry. But I see a future in the companions and you. Here, let me take that off of you. So this part actually may be a little bit sad. You were my friend, the very best I could have asked for. Thank you. I'm so glad to see these things go. There's Momo. Guardian. A bunch of other people. Or robots. Clementine. So Clementine made it. She put herself in danger to save me, us, and be able to make this happen. So this part legit, when I first went through it, this part legit made me sad. You know, I made the joke about B12 being a dollar store Wally when we first met him, because I didn't expect much out of him, because he didn't seem like he could do much. But he's probably the biggest reason that everything that happened in this story happened. So when I first went through this, I was actually legitimately sad to see that he wasn't going to make it with me. And I thought it was actually kind of sweet how the cat stays with him. And I'm just waiting. If you see the numbers on the top there, that's the percentage of the city opening up. And I'm just waiting for the 100 to hit, because you can't really do anything until it hits 100 at this point. So I'm just going to hang out here by B12. That poor guy. So B12 gave his life for the chance for everybody else to have one. Okay, so the city is now open. And if I hit the triangle, I'm just going to lay back down with B12, which I did for a little while in the first playthrough, because again, I was actually legitimately sad when this scene came around. So we're gonna go check out this. Now that we can see everything, we'll take a look at what the actual city looks like. One thing about this, which it kind of reminded me of, with the roof on especially, but now that the roof is off, and even just the general vibe, it reminded me a lot of, excuse me, it reminded me a lot of like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. Same idea, where the city is kind of like underground, so to speak. And it's like this kind of cordoned off area. I got kind of like Midgar vibes in a way, seeing this when I saw everything from the top view. So we're going to hop over here now. So the control room, we've done everything that we can do in the control room, or that we need to do in the control room, I should say. And unfortunately, B12, like I had mentioned, B12 doesn't come home with us. But he gave himself for everybody else for a much bigger cause. So we're gonna come over here. And now we're gonna head outside for the first time in a very long time. So what I didn't understand, if you notice at the end there, was, and I'm going to let the credits go while this is going, because I want to make sure that the people who put their time and effort in this game are recognized for it. The one thing I didn't understand at the very end there, if you happen to notice, the electricity flickered, and I don't know what that's supposed to signify. I don't know if that means that things are coming back to life again, or what that is really supposed to mean or be foreshadowing. So, I mean, if you have a theory, or if you know, put your idea or the answer, I guess, in the comments, because I'm still not sure what that flickering is at the end. It has to be foreshadowing something. Not sure what it is, though. But that's Stray, guys. So we came to the end of the playthrough. Kind of my thoughts on the game while the credits were rolling here. I thought the game was very, very well done. I can see exactly why it won Indie Game of the Year at the Game Awards. I will say that initially the story, when it first started, I wasn't so sure how I was going to buy into it. And it did take me a little bit to get into it. At first, I took the game for granted as a simple, just platform jumper puzzle game that you're a cat in. But then the story started to really kind of show up and kind of flesh itself out. And clearly it, the first time around it hit me a little bit harder. You're not, I knew what to expect at this point. But clearly the story, I was invested in it because by the end, when B12 sacrificed himself, that bothered me actually quite a bit. Like I had said, I took him for granted as a dollar store Wally because I didn't think he was going to be that instrumental in the story and moving things along. But he was a big part of a lot of the story and a lot of things that happened. So I was legitimately sad to see him go. So that tells me that the story was engaging and it was something I wanted to be invested in. And that's a great story in a game is really what you want, in my opinion. You can have a great game or great mechanics with a terrible story. And I feel like that probably detracts from the game as a whole. But having a great story, and the mechanics in this game were good. There were times where they were a little bit kind of janky, but overall, I thought this was a fantastic game. I would recommend this to anybody to pick up and check out. It's a pretty short game. You can basically get through it in roughly 8 hours-ish if you're going through everything and not really looking for trophies or trying to 100% the game. If you're trying to 100% the game and get all the achievements or trophies, from what I've seen or heard, it's around 12 to 14 hours, give or take maybe just an hour or two on either side. But it's a pretty quick, pretty cozy game. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't at this point. I would highly recommend it. But overall, I'm glad I took the time to visit this. Again, I know I'm way late to playing this compared to a lot of people since it's been out for about a year at this point. But I'm really glad I took the time to check this out. It was well worth it, and I really enjoyed playing the game. So that's my thoughts on the game. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you liked it, please consider leaving a thumbs up or hitting subscribe on the channel to see what else is going to be coming out. But again, my name is Jason. I'm glad we got to spend some time together going through this together. And hope to see you again soon. All right, guys, take care of yourselves.